Hi everybody, Heidi here, your Yorkshire Crafter. How are you doing on this lovely Sunday morning? Because it is Sunday. It's not really, not in my world. It is, today's date is Thursday the 30th of October at 11:15 in the morning, of course. I don't do evenings. Well, try not to. Right, this is your hype video, guys. So if you would like to, and I would appreciate it, you give your thumbs up, and then underneath it says hype, and you press hype and it'll let you hype again, but you need to come out and go back in 3 times until it says you can't hype anymore. Let's get us to number 1. We've got to number 2. Last week we got to 27 on, well, that's highest I saw. So if you don't know, we do it every Sunday morning. Whatever video I put out, that's the video we hype. Right, let's get on with it. So I have pre-cut 2 panels of Pink Frog watercolour card. I have used the master layout from Gina K, which is this frame. This is, I've finally got hold of it, so this is new to me. This is from Marva Crafts. If I remember, I'll put a link in. I don't get commission, it's just, I've been after this one for ages. It's hard for us to get hold of the master layout sometimes. So, we're going to do 2 different colours. And I wanted to show you, where is it? I wanted to play with my Birch Press designs. Frosty Flake ABC. Now then, I didn't look. It is old, but you could do this with any snowflake die. I've got them out ready to, I just want to, I thought I'd cut them actually, to be fair. Yeah, you could do this with any snowflake. It doesn't have to be this one. It's just, this is one of those that I won't part with and I use all the time because it's just stunning. So the blue is the right, not the right colour. The pink is. So I will show you a blue being cut because I want to show you something. And that's the blue that I need. And actually, I'm thinking I might need a purple. So we've got one where your snowflake is a bit thicker. So this will give you this one. Obviously, it's a build-up snowflake. So that's A. Then you've got B, which obviously takes it a little bit more into 3D. It's stunning when it's done. And then you've got C, which is very thin. So instead of putting a white one, I mean, you can keep it all white. I'm going to layer it up with a colour on the top. So I'm just going to put them to the side. Because just right quick before we start, I'm going to show you something. You've probably already seen it, but for those that haven't, here we go. So I'm going to just put this through the die machine and cut the snowflake. 1 second. Now, excuse my very dirty plates. Normally when I used to do the filming bit, I'm sure you, I'd put my new plates on, but I didn't think ahead. So that's it cut out. It'll all come out. It's just going to be, I'm going to have to tease it a little bit in places. Right, so what I want to show you is if you get a piece of packaging, you could use a padded envelope. You can, you know, the white foam stuff that you get sometimes on parcels? That'll do the same. This is just cheapo bubble wrap. I'm going to put it there. I'll do it at the other side. In fact, I'll do it on the purple. Oh, I want one of each anyway, so it's okay. Put that there. Put my plate on top. That's all I've done, and I'm going to put it through again. You'll hear it pop. I'm not doing anything different. and you will find straight away it's come out of there for a start off, whereas this is going to struggle here. So we will get it out. But it's this, it's the getting out of, let me just put that there. All the, some will come out easy. Some you'll have to force out, like these. I'm going to have to rip the back of it. See what I mean? You've got to rip it. Whereas, if you take this, I mean, I can do it straight from here if I want. But I'll take it out and just to show you so it's on the same level. Half of it's come out anyway. Taking them out because I'm going to put the purple one through. So yeah, literally it just falls out. Don't know why it does it. I just know it's absolute belting idea. I keep all scraps of bubble wrap. I mean, I've got a massive roll of it, but I still keep my scraps. And there you go. That one will take forever to come out. So I just thought I'd show you that. And you've probably seen it anyway. So because I've cut there, I'm going to turn that round. And I want the purple one. So I'm just, again, going to run it through just the same. There we go. Look at that, it's nearly all out. I don't even need my pokey tool. There you go, it's out, it's done. How fantastic is that? I've no idea whose genius idea it was. I just know I've known it a long time. So that's your first tip. I think it's one for everybody to know. Like I say, a lot of you already probably know it. That should be okay. So I'll just get rid of this and this. Now we've done that with the snowflakes. All the snowflakes are cut. Oops, sorry. So you know that that's the Birch Press Design Frosty Flake, and I originally got it from Bumbleberries. So I will have a look round to see where I can find it, if I can find it. But just think you can use any snowflake you've got for this. Right, the next thing. So you've got your Gansey Tamber granulating. You've got your graphite, and then you've got these, which are cheap and cheerful. And this is what Nicpro bought me for Christmas off Amazon. So I'm going to put the link in for it. So the Gansey Tamber are $19.99. They will do same as this. They granulate, they change a little bit of colour. But so does what I've just done, which I'm going to show you. Gansey Tamber graphite are £16.86. The Artway are £9.99. Plus you get a 12 colours. Okay, they're not as big. They're smaller than these. But you've got more of a choice. Whereas I'd have to buy more of these. So we're going to play with these. And I've just realised I didn't get my brush ready. I want some water. I'm going to put 2 lots of water down because I'm doing 2 panels. I might as well do the panels together. I also didn't get my glue ready. Let's see if this will... I'll just leave that on for a minute. So I'm going to move this to the back here. I'll put it there so you can see it. I'm going to spray it. I want the blues and I want the pinks and purples. That's all I want. The silver might be nice in it as well. Don't know for sure, but there you go. So the panels, like I say, a Pink Frog watercolour card. Get my brush. My water's dirty, that's very naughty, isn't it? My brushy wasn't staying in there, I've only just used it. I wanted to try the pink because I was only going to do a blue. Right, so I'm just going to put plenty of water down, and I just want it, let's get this other one. I want it so it's going to be underneath the snowflake. So I don't want any particular shape. I just want some water down. And plenty of it. I'm leaving the bottom free so that we can do a sentiment. I'm okay with that. So for this one, I'm going to take the blues. Start with the lighter blue. And I'm just going to, and it'll only go to where you've put your water. So it does very much like the granulating does, and with its splitting and stuff. I might even put a hint of purple in the blue. Oh, that's nice. I never thought I'm going to splat with white, but do you know what? It'd be lovely splattered with this as well. A watered down version. To catch that one before it runs off. Kind of like that, but I think I'm going to put a tiny bit of purple in there. I might regret this, I might not. I know I didn't do it yesterday. Now, I don't want them to run off. I do want it to look not as strong at the edges, so picking that up's not a bad idea. Let's take a bit of pink as well. I kind of like that. I asked Andy and he says, do a green one. I said, really? I said, yeah, why not? But I didn't. Don't tell him. He'll say, Yasmin, you never do what I've said. Right, I'm just going to leave that one a minute. But I am just going to dab up the really wet edges, because the last thing I want is for it to roll off. I want sort of like a scruffy edge, you know what I mean? You're going to have this sat on top. That's nice. It's a bit too much. I'm going to put some more blue in. Just realise there's a lot of pink in there. That's better. Because it dries different as well. It really does. Can you see? Look at it while it's wet. Look at the shimmer. Now wait till I've dried it. It looks totally different. So we'll do the same on this one. Just putting it anywhere and everywhere. I just wanted to show you different colours that you don't have to have a white snowflake. You don't have to have traditional colours. Doesn't pay for us all to be the same, does it? So this time I am going to go pinks and purples. Look at that spread, it's beautiful. Bit too much water there. Dab that up. I mean, you can always add more water if you haven't got enough water down, so that's a good option. Bit of purple. These are fantastic for the price, absolutely fantastic. I know when Nicola bought them, she says she got herself some as well. So I wonder if Nicola's used them yet. Sure, we'll soon find out. Right, I've got it all dabbed up where I want it dabbed up. I'm going to leave it at that. That's all we need. Where's my little plastic lid? Aren't they brilliant for £9.99? And there's loads in stock, I've checked, and they're on next day delivery for Prime, so sorted. Right, let's dry this off. The mica in it is fantastic. Now that's a lot of water we've just sat on there, so it definitely will want a good drain. Look at the mica there. And now you can see that. That's stunning. Look at it here. Isn't that just fantastic? So while they're here, now I did splat, but I did it after I'd put the snowflake on and I regretted it. So I'm going to do it now instead. I'm just wondering though, to put the sentiment on now. I think we will. So sentiment wise, I'm using, this is 2021. So use what you've got. I just looked for some curved ones that I had. So this is the Spellbinders. This was the stamp of the month in 2021, November. And I'm going to use Happy Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Now, with both, I'm going to use my Brutus Monroe silver. So, Merry and Christmas. I'm going to put the Merry on, and then I will put the powder on before I put the Christmas on, just so I can see it properly. Get my brush, might as well do them both. So I'm going to put Merry quite there. So because I can't see that, I am definitely going to have to put some powder on. It didn't stamp it very well, did it? Tell you what, let's take that off. Let's powder again. I'm just taking that away so the anti-static don't fall in there. And I'm just going to put some powder on to make sure it's not sticking to that what was already there, which it is. So I'll do it again. If needs be, I'll leave it off for now and just do it later when it's all, yeah. It's going to carry on doing it. Oh, that was unlucky, wasn't it? Not a problem. Not worried about it. I wonder if I can stamp straight on top of it. Let's see. Gosh, it's getting worse. I'm going to see if I can stamp straight on top of it. Now, this could be even worse. So we could end up actually stamping it out and die cutting it. But because I can see it now, let's see what happens. Let's have a look. Still do my brush. Right, let's have a look. M-E. And I can always take some off with a paintbrush. Hey, do you know what? I think we're going to get away with that. done, Heidi. Little pat on the back there for oneself, which I wouldn't normally do. Hey, I'm happy with that. So take the Merry off and do Christmas. Hopefully get it right straight away. Let's do the brush. So I want it to look like it's meant to be together. Let's try it there. Put that one away. Hey, that looks okay. I'll take that. I'll just heat that up. This is my absolute favourite silver. Didn't catch it very well up top, but it's there. It says what it says. Right, this one, I've got a different set out, which I've never opened. I think I might have even bought this stamp temper. I think I got it off eBay, to be fair. But I thought one of these might be nice. Let's have a look. That'd be nice, just stamp there, wouldn't it? Let's go Joy to the World. Why not? Bit of powder. Bit of Versamark. And we hope that that works. Yeah, I've never filed this. I've had it a while, but it was definitely second hand. It was hard for us to get all the stamp timber, didn't it? It's so hard. So I gave up looking. I didn't look last year and I didn't look this year. Ah, that's lovely. That's lovely writing. Don't know what happened there, but I'm not going to touch it. I'm just going to leave it. So I'll heat that up. It'd have been good if I'd have put the writing on both like that. That's such beautiful writing, isn't it? Yeah, that's really nice, that. Can't believe I've never used it. Right, we're finished with all that. Now I'm just going to put the splat box up. I just want a little bit around the middle. So if we do a little bit and then leave it to dry a minute while we, I'm just going to take a little bit out. While we put the snowflakes together, because it's nearly finished now. I've done a lot of quick cards lately. But I think these have a right, an expensive look to them, I think. Even more expensive than your Marks and Spencers. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm glad I've done it this way around. Don't want to waste any. So we'll just let them dry for a minute now. While we put the snowflakes together. No matter what you do, I always waste it. I started doing it on my acrylic block. And that was okay. Just kept reactivating it. But eventually it got bitter. And I weren't just spraying... I weren't just putting white dots on. I was putting white, yucky, hard bits on. So I didn't bother with it again. Right, the snowflakes. I know there's people that'll put glue here to do this. There's people that use little things to do it. There's all different ways you can use sticky back tape. You know, double-sided. I'm just going to glue it. It's easier for me to do it this way. So I know people are going to come up with all different ways. So we're going to stick onto that one. So let's call that A. This is B. Actually, I'll start in the middle. And I'm not putting a ton on. And I thought, oh, this will take me forever if people are watching. But it really doesn't. I mean, I could have got this ready, but I thought I'd kidnap you for a bit longer. Give me somebody to talk to. Lolly's asleep. Woohoo. Is everybody ready for Christmas? I know I'm that person that used to buy things in the sale for, you know, house stuff. So I knew what I was going to decorate and everything. And I'd buy presents and all sorts. And I don't bother anymore. They've all been given a limit of what they can have to spend. See, I was always that person and all. I didn't believe in giving vouchers or money. And I didn't believe in anybody knowing what they were getting. That was the whole idea of Christmas to me, but the new generation doesn't seem to want it that way. So it makes me a bit sad, really. I was very traditional at Christmas. You see people open the presents, and I always, they opened some before breakfast. They opened one on the bed. They'd come down to us and say that it'd been, and they'd open a present on the bed. I'm just going to put these two white ones together as well. And then would go downstairs and they'd open a couple before breakfast. And normally I'd make a picnic and would just have, you know, chocolate wraps and stuff for breakfast. Until it was time for a cooked breakfast, of course. Then they'd open some breakfast presents. Then after breakfast, they'd open a load more presents. They'd open their sacks and stuff. And then it would come to dinner time. And I always kept an afternoon bag. And in that afternoon bag were 6 presents each. So it wasn't a case of everybody gets up, opens presents, and that's Christmas Day done. They still had all afternoon to go. And then just a little bit later on after that, they opened the stockings, which normally had 1 or 2 little presents in it. So I miss all that. It was such, I don't know, it was a big tradition for us. And I made all the stockings myself through, I used the Bucilla felt sets, and I made the whole family, in-laws and everything, stockings. So yeah, it's sad, but it is what it is, isn't it? They grow up. They certainly do. Right, I'm not using the dark blue. I am going to put the light blue on. Now, what I'm torn between, let's put this one on because I know I'm using this one. I'm torn between the pink and the purple. So I haven't made a pink or purple one. I just thought, oh, I've cut a pink background, base, so it has to be a pink snowflake, but it doesn't, does it? It can be whatever we want it to be. So I'm actually thinking I'm going to go purple. Just to see what it looked like. I can already see what the pink would look like, you know, because this is blue on blue. So let's be a bit different. good to be different. I think I've got my heating on in here. I'm absolutely melting. Right, let's put that one on. Same way. So you'll see in 3 different stages it's got smaller, well, thinner and thinner and thinner. And then you're just left with the most beautiful snowflake. I'm sure there's plenty of other makes that do layering snowflakes as well. It's just that I've had this one a long time. Obviously didn't put any glue there. Ideally as well, I'd just sit it under a book or something. Just make sure it fully takes. There you go. How beautiful is that? And it doesn't take long, does it? So I am going to go, yikes, purple. Yeah, I am. I'm going to do it. No turning back now. Like I said, there's other ways of putting glue on, but this is my preferred way, so we're all different. And to think about it, that's what I bought this press for. It's easy on my hands and everything. If I use double-sided tape, it's not easy on my brain. It stresses me out for something so delicate. So we'll go with this. I might have a look around, you know, to see what other layering snowflakes they are. The thing is, these birch press dies are extremely expensive. They do tons and tons of all different shapes and sizes, and they're absolutely stunning. But by gum, they're expensive. I think I bought 2 things. They were about, at the time, they were about 40 odd quid each, which, yeah. I did buy a lot of their word dies though. See, I don't use them either. This one comes out once a year, which makes sense, doesn't it? I'm loving the purple already. Good choice. Right, my hands are glued up, which isn't good. I hope you'll try that hack with the packaging. It's a massive, massive difference. Right, I'm going to have to get all that off my hands a minute. There we go. So we've got a purple and we've got a blue. Best thing about sticking it down is you've got a lot of space on the back to stick it down. So I'll put these 2 in the back of the die so I can keep them. I'll get the panels. They're perfectly dry and all. Brilliant. So we're going to have a blue sit here. Oh, look at that. This is the one I was dreading. Should it have been pink? No, that's perfect. Where's the pink? No, I like that. Although I don't have any more pink card. I need to get some pink card, purple card, sorry. But I think that's going to look okay. And that one's going to go on there. Oh, I think they're going to look beautiful. So what I'm going to do is I've got some more of this. I know everybody keeps asking me year after year after year, where did I get this from? And I still don't know, but I've got so much of it. Oh, there's a load of it on the floor here. I'd love to know where I got it from. Sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't. It's very flimsy. But for what we're going to do now, it's fine. I don't think in all my crafting years that I've got to come that I will ever get through this. What does it tell me there? Right, shade 6, dye lot 16. That's all it says. No idea. If anybody knows, I'd love to know. I'm going to temporarily stick that down. Same with this. Because we are going to this is the time consuming bit. We're going to put some foam squares on the back. I'll just sit that there a minute. So I want to put, I mean, you don't have, you can stick this straight down as is, job done. Shall I? But because I was putting silver here, I wanted silver at the top. Which meant, if I show you now, put some tape there. Now I'm going to put some glue, because we obviously want it to stick down. Oops, that glue went in the hole. This is another one I know, once you've got it glued down, ideally I would put some on top of it. I know I've put the tape on the back, but it's okay. So if we're going to go, I want the same distance. That looks perfect. Oh my goodness, I am absolutely loving it. Don't forget to hype, guys. Thumbs up. The live tonight is 6 PM. It's a good one. It's a really good one. It's you're gonna do, oh yeah, I'm not telling you. So I'm gonna put one on either side of that little shape, whatever you want to say. And there you go. Oh, I think it's gorgeous. So tape wise, just move that out that way. Try and collect them all in one space. Again, it's one of those cards, it needed to be foamed. There's some do and some don't, and you just get to know which do. And with having this on, yeah, I would say it wanted it anyway. Well, I can say I've thoroughly enjoyed getting them little paints out. What a bargain. Well, it was for me. I didn't pay for mine. Christmas present, don't forget, I didn't get them free. Well, I did. Shut up, Heidi. Oops. Nearly done. You could cut them bits off, but I knew they were going to get covered up, so I weren't too bothered. I want three of these on each one, so that's for the other one. Be a lot quicker if I had rolls, wouldn't it? I said when Andy gets paid this month, I'll get myself some more Scotch rolls because I just think they're brilliant. I'm just going to leave that there a second. Do the same with this. That's not going to go anywhere. I just don't want to touch it. Where's the silver gone? Get the bit of silver. I think this one's a good one for kids as well, you know. Glue. to say it's a complicated, well, not complicated, a very fussy looking snowflake, it's not that hard to work with. I know some people don't like working with fussy dies and stuff. I'll work without me. I'll have a go it out. So again, I'm going to put that down. Get it level, same each side. Looks okay. Now, we can always come back to this once we've stuck it down and add some more. I don't want that up there. Add some more glue. It's not a problem if it's too, you know, stuck up like that. It's straightforward to come and put a bit more glue behind it. It's because we've put heat to it and everything. But I'm not worried, I'll show you in a minute. So put some more of these on. That's it, they don't take that long. There's different elements you can do with this while bits are drying, or that's why it's such a quick card. There's always something you can be doing while one bit's waiting for the next bit. You know what I mean. Yesterday when I was filming, Andy made chicken dinner. And you know what? It was lovely. Just something plain and simple. Because we like stuff like bolognese and fajitas, and he eats chili, all stuff with a bit of spice in. I mean, I don't eat out spicy anymore. Spicy. So it was just lovely to eat plain and simple. And the only veg we had with it were peas, and it was just gorgeous. How boring a way. Chicken dinner. Couldn't beat it. Now, we can put some glue on. I'm just going for it. Yeah, I'm just going for it. And I'm going to hope that I've got the same edging all the way around. That's risky because that's dirty. Still not finished, nearly there. I love that. I wish I'd done it on that one as well, I really do. Here's what it is, it's too late now. But I know in future. And if you don't have stamps that are curved, curve your own. It's really easy to do. Right, the last bit we're going to do. These are Marianne designs. And I got them from Bumbleberries. And it's very rare I use these ones, but they just work perfect on this. So I'm going to do my signature of 2 dots. And I'm going to put one there. I always put 2 dots together, no matter what I'm doing. I then want a middle one to go in the snowflake, which I think just sets it off. Oh, I'll tell you what I forgot to do. Wing Castella on the snowflake, but do you know what? I'm not going to bother now because it's got all that underneath. Oh, it's stunning. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. Where have we got writing? Let's go for. It's got to be an odd number. Let's go 5. Yeah, so that one is now finished. I really do want some purple card. I don't even know what colour it was, what brand it was. I think a little sliver needs taking off that side. Apart from that, perfect. And I'll do the same on this one. We'll take the... Oh, that wasn't sticking. Oh, it's not moving. We'll take the 1, the 2. We'll take the 1 in the middle. I wish they wouldn't do ones like so big, because I can't see me ever use. It would have looked okay there, I suppose, but I can't see me ever using one that big. I don't think that's going to suit. See, that writing's not in the right place. Let's go 1 there. 4. This is awkward. Take another small one. Oh, I'm just going to put it down here. That might just even out the fact that we don't have, it's not right in the right place. So there's your 5. Right, guys, there you go. I hope you like it. This was the panel I did, but I didn't do anything with it. I had the snowflake cut. And the purple was 100% the right choice. Look at that shine. So there you go. I hope you like it. Don't forget to hype, guys. I really do appreciate it. Oh, I do want to show you. So this is another one I did. If you don't have these, if you don't like that look, all I've done here is blended a little bit of ink underneath it. I used a background pin plate to put the snowflakes in. Same dots, different writing. And I did Wink Stella on the snowflake, although I don't think you can see it. So yeah, it is 2 different, totally different looks. Really, really love them. Right, guys, I'm going to go. I'm going to see what I can come up with next for you. And I'll catch you soon. Don't forget to hype. 6 PM tonight for the live. And I'll see you there. Love you guys. Bye.